Hi, morning everybody. It's Jules here from Joolsedesigns and JT Creations. So today we're going to make some postcards, and I have these of what I've been messing on with die cuts and just kind of monochrome black and craft card. This one I did with collage, and I just made some little envelopes just out of book pages that you can put little messages on or pictures, and it's got little pockets. That's a little teeny tiny one out of an old bit of music paper I had. So what I have is this is a freebie, and it's going on my Ko-fi site. So there's 4 postcards. There's some flowers, there's some 4 stamps, botanical 4 stamps, and these are the botanicals. And there's also some little tiny postcards that you can use as pockets in your journals and things like that, or just little bits of ephemera. So we're going to get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these out, and then I will be back. Okay, so I'll see you in a bit. Hi, that's me, I'm back. Okay, so I've cut these out as best I could. So I've got the 4 postcards there. Now you can leave them like that, and you can work on the back because they are pretty anyway. You can you know, grunge them up a little bit. I haven't cut the flowers out, but I will. That's just some French text that you can use, and we have the little postcards, so we've got 10. So it's a nice little kit to work on. So I will speed this up. I'm going to cut these out. It would be really great if you could cut out in real time, just like that. Now these stamps, I'm just using an old pair of hairdressing scissors. Okay, so now we have our roses, stamps, postcards, and as I say, the Ko-fi link will be underneath, and these are all free. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the back of one of these. In fact, what I'll do is, first of all, I'll work on this one. So I'm going to just grunge it up a little bit. Obviously it's stark white. You can print these out on cream paper, tea dyed paper. It's just that I had I think it's 160 gram card, GSM card in the printer when I was printing them out. Okay, and that's it. And it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just the ink that was left on, so it would have been vintage photo, so I quite like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use should we put the lady? Oh, that looks nicer. So two of these stamps have got like just a head, head and shoulders of a lady. And oh. Right, it's a bit too much glue on that, so we'll put that there. I mean, you can do any type of postcard, you don't have to make it the perfect postcard. And I'm putting the pink rose because we've got the lady, the pink stamp. Alright, okay. That's my phone. I'm just going to get it. 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Where's my husband? Would I go and pick him up? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I will put some, I am going to ink that round just to darken it up. And it's just vintage photo I'm using. So there we have one card, and you can put more bits on it, you can put lace on it. So that's that one. Right, I want to do something with this one, so I'm just going to ink round it, and I'm thinking of putting some bits of book page on this. Doesn't matter if the whole thing's covered up. And what I did was I grunged the edges of this one so that you don't have to if you don't have ink, or if you've got ink you can sort of like over grunge it a little bit. And again, it's got the text. I was going to put some book page on this one, so we'll got some small, so this is tiny writing. And I'm just going to ink the edges. So you can add your own elements to this. Okay, and then we'll have that there. Yep. And I'm just going to rip this off. And I've inked around the edge of that. And we'll just place that there. Just hold it down until the glue grabs a little bit, and there's a little tiny bit over. And I'm going to use the pink stamp again. I'm grunging it up a little bit, and I think I'm going to put it down there. I'm just lifting the rose up a little bit. I'm not putting it over the stamped bit, although I could, but I'm not. I'm just going to put it there. And then we'll just grunge over that. I've got a bit of glue on there, so that's why I've grunged over it a bit. Obviously, where you get bits of glue stuck to your paper, it will take the ink better. And sometimes it just gives it that little extra oldie worldy look, as I call it, vintage look. So there we are, we have them two. I quite like this one white, so I think I'm going to leave it, because sometimes I like a stark white postcard in my journal, and it is pretty. But this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some book page here, and I think we'll put the blue one there. So we'll take that down there, and you can use other papers. I've got music papers somewhere, but I'm not quite sure what I've done with them. I'll have a bit of this, I think. We're just going to make a bit of a collage. I'm looking for some more bits and pieces. I've got some old dyed envelope here. It's where I've just bits from where I've been making journals. We'll just rip that bit off, I think. We'll have a bit of this on. This is just where I've been playing with tea dyed paper, just using Christmas stamps and things on it. I know I'm covering it up, but hey ho. think we'll have a label on it a bit later on. We'll have some map. Right, so I'm just going to put a bit of colour on it. Take this off. Right, of course this is scrapbook paper. I'm going to put a bit stronger glue, although I'm going to stitch around this. And I'm going to put a label on. And I've got some it's just wide enough to make a pocket, I think. Right, so I'm using the fabric tack. And just a thin bead because I'm going to stitch around this. Okay. And I'll just trim this. It is cream lace. And do I want to tick it, or are we going to put some tickets in it? Right, okay, so I'm going to come back when I've stitched it. 2 seconds. Okay, so that's me. I've stitched round it. You can see it better on that, but I like to use the white. Sometimes I like to use the coloured, but there we've got the lace pocket. I'm still going to put the stamp on. I'm just going to put it there. And where's our little, there we are. We'll use some of these to go in the pocket. And then this way you can use this as a pocket in your journal, so you can have a pocket behind, and these can be journaling cards. You can put a little label in there. I've got some tartan lace here, but I'm not going to do that. So we've got that one. Okay, so all I do is I find the middle point here, and then I just bring that down and fold it. Bring that one down to match. If it doesn't match, I just maneuver the two ends a bit until they do match. Then we'll stick these down. And we'll fold that down. And we'll fold this one. Just up a little bit. And there we have I'm just going to ink around it. And I think what I will do is I will and we'll look for a little seal of sorts. Usually put, we've got a flower here. Yep, that'll do. I'm going to stick it on because it's material. I'm going to stick it on with fabric tack. No, need to let it grip first. I've got some that down there. And we'll put that one there. And then we'll bring that one in. I'll take the label out. And you can either have it in like that, over like that, which is usually how I like my envelopes to look anyway. So there we are. So there we have it. So we have that one, that one. We've not touched that one. We've left that one as it is. Could put some lace on that one. And make a lace pocket out of that one. Let me have a look. I think we will do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it on the back. And I'm just going to cut that straight if I can. It's a little bit straighter. And right, so I want that stitched on there round, but I don't want this stitched down, so I'll be back when I've stitched it. Okay, so I've stitched that on so you can see it, but what I did do was I put a bit of pink ribbon and I did a couple of stitches across just to make that a bit more solid. I put some paper underneath, and there we have it, a lacy pocket postcard. And again, that can hold ephemera for going in your journal. So I hope you get something from this. As I say, these I did offline, and these were just with die cuts that I had lying about and a bit of glitter. That card is an actual die cut. We've got the little envelope, we've got the little postcards, we've got the lacy pocket. We've got the postcards with the decoupage on, the book page, and again you can grunge them or you can stick them in your journals. And this one, and if you wanted, you could always sort of like put ribbon across there, make it a little bit more robust. So I hope you get something out of this, so I will see you in the next video. Bye.